Dressmakers and friends, welcome again on this channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create luxury beading design with simple arrangement using two different type of beads. Stick around to the end of this video. I'm also going to be showing you how to use sequins to also create this luxury beading design that you see on our thumbnail as well. So if you are new on this channel, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because I know you will find it helpful, and also subscribe if you have not done so before now. And thank you again to all returning subscribers. This video is going to be really detailed. Let's get right into it. First thing you want to do is go ahead to get your two size of bead. You can use crystal and seed bead, just as you have seen in this video that I am doing. I have here a size 6 crystal and I have here a size 3 seed bead. We are going to be using both in this tutorial. Next, I'm just going to draw simple outline to follow, just so I can show you. Bear in mind that you can go ahead to draw your outline on whatever, your blouse, your dress, wherever it is that you want to have this design on, your corset, cup and all of that. So just draw your outline. You can use pencil or you use your fabric marker. I've also gone ahead to get a matching thread, something close to the color of my fabric is what I always advise, using a beading needle. Okay, make sure you do the beading needle test before you go ahead so that all your beads can pass through. The next thing is I'm going to be counting in the beads. I choose to use 5 seed beads and 1 crystal in this tutorial. Okay, so feel free to use the number of beads that you so desire. You don't have to use this exact 5 to 1 that I did right here, but make sure that whatever number of beads that you are starting with is also the number of beads that you continue with till the end, so that the entire beadwork can actually look similar and everything can look equal. Okay, so once you have put in your beads like this, you go in, take a look at where your beads stop. Okay, now just go in from there and pick your spacing. All right, also another thing you should bear in mind is that your spacing must also be the same thing. Okay, now you can see me pouring in my beads into my embroidery hoop like this. If you need a tutorial video on how to set up your embroidery hoop so that you can pour in your beads inside and you can be picking your beads while you work, I'm going to link it in the description box and also up here for you to see. Okay, so you can go and watch that later. So once you put in your bead, like I said, we are using 5 seed beads and then 1 crystal. So once you put it in like this and then take a look at where that stops, and then you are now going to go in to pick your spacing and over to the next point. If your thread is too short to get to the next point, just like mine, make sure that you secure the end properly before you pick another thread. Make sure you secure the end of all of your stitch properly. That is very important. Now here we are on the next point. We are also going to be following this. Now here is what I want to show you right here. You can see that on the next line, if I want to start from here, it simply means that I'll have to put in the crystal bead first before the seed bead. Before we were putting in seed bead before crystal, but because we have moved to the next line and we want everything to appear in the same direction, you have to also consider that. So, and that's why you see me picking up the crystal before the seed bead, and you can see that it is now looking like everything is in the same direction using that simple trick. So make sure that you also have that in mind so that when you are trying out yours, you can know what to do. You know, definitely when you are beading, you have multiple lines, so when you are going forward or it seems like you are coming backward, you need to now know what to do. So I'm sure that you get that point now because I've showed you what you need to do. All right, so now we are just going to simply keep doing the same thing. Put in 1 crystal to 5 seed beads until we get to the end of the entire outline that you have drawn. Whether we are doing this around the hip area of our dress, around the cup area, or on even illusion net or sleeves and all of that. So that is also really important for us to note. Make sure everything is uniform, and also when you get to the very end, make sure that you have a very neat stitch. The stitch has to be really neat and it has to be well secured. Those two factors are very important. Make sure the stitches are very neat when you get to the end. Like it is now, this is like the end. I'm not moving to another point. So you can see me securing that 2-3 times before I eventually cut off the thread. So you can see that this, now we are going to be using sequins. Remember I told you that before the end of this video I'm going to show you how to use sequins. All right, so now what we want to do now is to go ahead to also get our 5 beads as well. All right, get your 5 beads and then to 1 sequence this time. All right, dressmakers and friends, I know you have found this video helpful up till now. Please give it a thumbs up if you have not done so already. If you have any questions, leave your questions to me in the comments. I'm going to attend to them as soon as possible. You know, I always look forward to your comments. And also don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. All right, so let's continue with our beading. We pick our 5 seed beads to 1 sequence. We take a look at where that's end, and then we pick our spacing. Doing this is just the same procedure that we actually followed when we were doing the first one. The difference with this is just simply that in this now we are using seed beads and then we are using sequence. So I've been able to show you in this video how you see all of those luxury dresses being made. These are just combination of bead, combination of different types of bead, different size of bead, and you can see that here we are just simply using running stitches. So if you are looking at a beautiful and a luxury design and something that you want to quickly do in a very short period of time, this design is something that you should really consider, and then you can use it for your next sewing project. So from this point now, if this is the end, I'm going to be showing you how to secure this now. So you go in and then you come out at that same point. So you just want to secure this like a mini secure, if you want to call it that way. Okay, so go into the loop and secure it like that before you now move to the next point. You are going to see me move to the next point now. So you can see me move to the next point, but I had to do like a mini secure right there. You just make 1 knot so that just in case a line of the bead breaks, every other line does not fall off. And that's what you just have to keep doing until you get to like the very end of your beading stitches and your beadwork. I believe that this video is well detailed and well explained, and I know that you can practice this and really do it on your own and get a good result. Don't forget to always secure your end properly, and also make sure that the end is also really neat. It has to be secure and it has to be really neat. Nobody wants to see a tacky job. All right, and here is the final look of the entire beading design that we have done in today's tutorial. I know you have found it helpful. Before you go, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again in this next sewing tutorial.